I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you? I hear Blue Shambles quite loud and clear. Welcome, Benjamin. Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Benjamin, could you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Right. Is your name Binyamin? Is that your Hebrew name?
That's right.
Okay. Blue Shambles is a catchy name, so I keep on saying.
Yeah, I've got another Google, which is Piano Portraits.
Yeah, I saw that one as well. I wasn't sure who it was. Okay, so right now we are actually live, which means that if anybody has the link for this or searches on YouTube for it, they'll be able to find it on YouTube as a live thing. The thing about this is that there could be hundreds of people watching it, and it will just, I don't know if everybody knows, but I will see. It'll show on the bottom how many viewers, how many people are watching. But there's only 20 people, I believe, can actually be in it. So a few good things about it is that I have, like, the person that's making the actual call is putting it over here, has, like, the control over it, which means I can lower Binyamin down because it's a little loud, so I can lower your volume down. I can also turn off other people's, let's say, videos or things like that, but mainly is that it's getting recorded. So since it's getting recorded, that means you can always just go up on YouTube, I could edit it, and I could post it, or I could not post it, whatever I want. Also, we could set it up beforehand to start at a certain time. So we set it up on a schedule, which I was supposed to do now, but it took me a little bit to get back together. Basically, we could set up a time, meaning it's starting 8:45 New York time, or it's 5:45 here, and it goes on, and then when I press start broadcasting, that's when it actually starts recording. And how come I can't hear Jessica? I can't hear you, no. And you're not on mute, by me at least. Maybe try to go out and come back in.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, because in the morning they couldn't hear me, I don't know why.
Yeah, it was very low. It's not that we couldn't hear you, it was just really low.
I'm wondering because maybe the application on like just like a radio, jazz radio, you think that might have been the case? So it's maybe just lower the voice?
It's possible. What I would do is I would close all the other.
Now you hear me?
Yeah, now I hear you.
Okay. By the way, you should know I have the website, and I used to be living with the website, and it used to be a lot clearer because I have a deal with Ustream. You see clear everything, and you can see everybody. I think you have to check the website. You can do to the website; it's easier.
Okay. Yeah, sure, no problem.
I don't know how to check with the website. I will show you the website.
I definitely don't either. So who knows? Who's this rabbi over here?
It's a lot less complicated. Then people see right away. They go to the website and they see right away the shir. They can be a part of it.
Okay.
You have to check it. Okay. Okay, can I tell you good night?
Yes, absolutely. I think so. I mean, the question is, should we do this tomorrow morning? Should we start it like this?
You know, each one has to register. They have to say yes. You know how it goes. They put their paper.
And they ask you. You have to say yes.
Okay. You let know the people. And
you didn't actually register anything, did you?
What?
You didn't actually register or anything. You just pressed yes, meaning you're acknowledging that you're being recorded.
You a paper and said you should say if you agree. All this that they put your name and stuff, and I wrote down yes. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Seder.
Thank you.
Shehna.
Shehna.
Thank you for your time. Let's see if I can get Shmuel. You don't have the video on the. I thought you have an iPad. Don't you have an iPad?
Sorry?
Don't you have an iPad?
I have, but it's I'm using the neighbor's like Wi-Fi. So I realize whenever I'm using it with a Wi-Fi, I cannot even hear anything, and let alone the video quality. You actually computer?
I'm sorry?
You like a computer person?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, Shmuel, you didn't get an invite?
I did. I only see myself. I don't see anyone else.
That's very strange. Where? What does that mean? Go. Are you on Hangouts?
I am on Hangouts.
That is quite strange. Try to go out.
Anyone else?
Try to go out and come back in. Yeah, it was already me and Benjamin and Yaska.
I see.
Let's see. How does this link work?
Ife, may I ask you something?
Yes, absolutely.
Are you actually organizing? Are you like a computer person? Do you know anything?
I don't know. Oh, Shmuel had joined. Okay.
It's like, I mean, for some reason, now when people speak, they come to the screen, and then when someone else speaks, they come to the screen.
Yeah.
Into work. So is it some settings?
Yeah, it all happens automatically that whoever's speaking becomes the main screen. Unless you click on their small picture on the bottom. If you press on their picture, then only that screen stays. And if you want to undo that, on that picture again.
But how do you do that? I mean, sometimes it works automatically. Now, when someone speaks more than 2 seconds, then their picture comes up. How does it work? Do you know?
Yeah, that's how it works. Usually, it works automatically. Unless you change something, it works automatically.
Usually it's automatically, but is it something in the setting?
What?
Is it something in the setting?
No, I think it's going to be like that whatever you do. That's probably a default setting.
And
I don't think you can change that.
It's
What are you saying?
You using iPad?
Right now, no. Right now, I'm using a computer.
But with the iPad,
It works. Yeah, it works the same on the iPad.
Sorry?
It works the same on the iPad.
No, but if I'm using Bluetooth speakers, because I can very barely hear you on this iPad. Why can't I hear that conversation on the Bluetooth? Is Google Hangout doesn't work with Bluetooth speakers? Is that something? Is that like automatically some programs on the iPad you cannot use the speakers? Is that right?
It is possible. I would just suggest for you to use earphones. It probably works better anyways. When you have external speakers, like for example, I have external speakers like separate, and Yosef Yitzchak also has speakers, separated speakers. The separated speakers always gives feedback. So if I'm going to leave them on, not always, but a lot of times you're going to speak and you're going to hear like an echo from my speakers because it goes out of my speakers and then back into my microphone, so you hear yourself twice. Sounds like I'm.
The problem with this iPad is that it doesn't actually. There's something you cannot. You know, the problem with the plug. So not with the plug, with the socket actually. So it just doesn't let me insert the whole thing inside. I think maybe because of the shielded thing.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I can hear you now because it's in nighttime, but it's actually in the morning. It was very difficult to hear you, and you could hear me. Anyway. Can you hear me better now in the beginning of the conversation?
Now it's pretty clear. I heard you the same from the beginning to the end. It's a little bit choppy though.
But is there like any settings or any control for the voice at all? Do you know on the Hangout?
For the what?
Is there any control like you have in some programs you can actually put your microphone up and down, or the volume? So can you do that with a Google Hangout, or is it just automatic?
Can you make your volume higher or lower?
Yeah, or the mic volume.
Well, if we're doing it like this, the way that we're doing it right now, meaning the live on ear, then I can make you louder if I would like. So right now, if you can speak, I just made you louder. Let me see if that works.
You make me louder, or you can hear me louder?
Yeah, I can actually make you louder.
Really?
We can hear you louder.
How'd you do that?
No, it's because we're doing this live thing, right? That's when we're testing it out right now.
Ah, right.
It's right now on live. So if anybody has like the YouTube link or searches, if you go on YouTube and you do a search and you filter for live things, and what's the name of the room? FiveAlive Test. So then this will come up as a live event, and you can click on it and watch it. So right now,
Really?
people can be watching this.
And do you know if they watch you? Do you have indication?
On the bottom right, it says how many viewers there are, but I don't know how accurate that is either. You know what I mean?
I mean, do you have like a different screen? Are you using now like the Google YouTube instead of the Google Hangout?
I'm actually using Google Plus. That's where you have to start it from. But it's using
Google Plus is different than normal Google?
what?
The Google Plus is different than the normal Google?
Google Plus? Yeah, Google Plus is like Google's Facebook. Similar to Facebook, but it's just Google.
Is Google what? Facebook?
No, it's like Facebook, but it's not Facebook. It's a different company called Google. They tried to do it, but they weren't as successful as Facebook. So that's where I actually have to start this Hangout on ear.
But so now you're actually not using the same application I use. You don't actually use the Hangout. You actually use the Google Plus.
Well, now I'm on the computer.
But on the computer, when you speak to me, do you actually use the Google Plus or do you use the YouTube?
I'm using Google Plus, which uses the Hangouts, Google Hangouts, as a platform. And where does it record it to, and where does it project it to? YouTube. They're all owned by Google. Google Plus, Hangouts, and YouTube are all owned by Google, and they all interconnected on one account.
So can I actually,
Right now, I started this off Google Plus. I'm using Google Hangouts and invited you guys on Google Hangouts, and it's going to be recorded, and it is being recorded and projected on YouTube right now. So anybody could watch a live broadcast of this on YouTube right now, or later, if I decide to publish it, then you'll be able to watch it whenever you'll be able to watch it on my account on YouTube. Shmuel, what do you say? It's clear?
Well, yeah. As long as I think I have a steady Wi-Fi connection in my house, I think I'm good. You hear me perfectly?
Yeah. Do you
Okay.
are you on the computer?
I am on the computer.
Do you see I'm looking how to do it. Do you see, what do you see at the bottom? At the on the bottom of the video screen, the video call.
Of my video screen?
Yeah.
Nothing. I just see the three people that are online right now. Me and you.
Okay, and on the left, do you see
Yeah.
those icons?
Yes. Control room, question answer.
Okay. Whoa.
Citizen page.
Thank you. Okay, can you press on showcase, that yellow thing?
Yep.
What do you see now?
I see Isaac, YouTube 8. Isaac, Google Hangouts, 1 circle, 227 views, I guess. Or likes, please.
Okay. Where is...
Is this going to be starting to stream tomorrow morning? Our classes in the morning?
I don't know, I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Guys join, hide their audio and video from my broadcast. Broadcast a large video that I see to my friends' audience and hide the other video feeds. My fancy plus workers are weird. What are they doing? Okay. Control room I got. Google Effects ist dann das stört. Draw is also stört.
I think add intro. Okay, whatever.
What are you saying?
Nothing. You're just doing a bunch of things, so it shows up. Isaac added on the bottom of my screen, it says whatever you're doing on your side. Isaac added Hangout toolbox, whatever.
Okay.
Nothing major.
There's supposed to be a way for there to be like applaud and things like that.
What do you mean, like sound effects?
Piano Portrait, is that his name? Not like sound effects, but like I don't know how to do it. Okay, I understand. Basically, this idea is mainly to get it recorded.
Every morning, or we're starting slow? Let's say once or twice a week.
It's actually a good question. If it was up to me, I think that I would. I'm actually not so sure. How did you get invited to this video? You got it as a regular hangout call?
Basically, yeah. On the side of my Hangout recent stuff or contacts, I basically FiveAlive has a bunch of different groups. So the only one that said green, I clicked on it and I got in. I think it's straightforward, at least for me.
Ring Center. Okay. Compose music. Nation Studio. Okay. Worldwide is a game. Mentally similar diversions with friends.
Huh?
Um,
Call from piano? Who's piano?
Piano is Benjamin.
Oh, Benjamin. Okay. Question for you. How is this system of FiveAlive working? Paragraphs, and then the last paragraph we do this the translation footnotes.
Yeah.
No,
Footnotes we do for everything.
So all the 5 paragraphs that we do are all footnotes?
Yeah.
Okay. And then only the last one we pick the Hebrew and explanation?
Yeah, the last paragraph that we read, we choose 5 words, 2 in Hebrew, 3 in English, and then we do 2 minutes, or if there were 10 more, we do 1 minute.
Got it.
Okay, so from what I understand, the main thing is, I don't get what is this question and answer.
I guess it's more for maybe conference or something like that. If you're doing a live conference or something, and you're trying to explain something, and someone doesn't get it, they can.
You could use, but I'm just trying to figure out why does it say that it's disabled and it's not working.
Oh, it's disabled.
So yeah, I
Oh.
could hide
you're
you
right.
from broadcast. I could present you to everybody.
Right.
I could stop presenting you to everybody. I could. Oh, I could kick you out.
That's nice. Thanks.
This how it works. Hold on, this is muting. This is making me lower. Talk. It doesn't even work. Talk again.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah. Totally doesn't work. I can mute you for sure. Could you unmute yourself?
Yeah, I can mute my. But that's the regular feature. Even without live, I can mute you and I can unmute you.
Could you mute me? Could you try?
1 second. Sure. Okay, I just muted you.
Okay, that's still working.
Okay. Perfect.
Well, here's something that you can do. Ready?
What it? Isaac turned off your camera.
Could you turn it back on?
Yeah, I can turn it back on.
Okay, so
I
that's
don't get what the point is if you can turn it off. If you can turn it off, I can turn it back on. I don't know what the big thrill is, but okay.
well, it depends if you're doing it and someone's misbehaving, you know.
Sure.
But if he's just, I don't know, if it's just a distraction or is something that he doesn't realize everybody could see, so you can just close the screen so that way he doesn't get embarrassed. And then there's screen share, which we could do in the other thing.
Right.
Hear me?
What are you showing me right now?
I'll show you anything. National Geographic. It's actually quite cool.
Sorry, I was dropped out.
Oh, you're back, Benjamin.
That's nice. Okay, great.
Okay.
Do you know what Showcase is? Oh, you already
Showcase?
did that.
That's what we were looking at before. I'm not really sure what it is, but let's say I want to show something, right?
Isaac, do you have a feature called Google Effects? Here, Isaac, I think I found applause. Isaac, go to the left.
Yeah.
And go to effects and keep scrolling down to sounds. You should have applause there.
No, I don't have that. Oh, in effects, you're saying.
Yeah.
No, but there's something else. I know. Hello. Come in.
What are you looking for?
Oh, that's the Hakel trumpet.
Beautiful, just beautiful. Spencer. What? Okay, 1 second here. What's this? Oh, that's cool.
I think what you have to do is you have to go out of the screen and then come back in. So let's say you go. Let's say if I would go like this. And then I press this.
What? This is background?
Yeah, but it's not so perfect.
Yeah,
Green would be wonderful.
I'd rather natural.
This is pretty good. You see me?
Yeah, but you fade everything else. Yeah, I did that also.
Ja, da ist am Stoß.
How do you go back to it? The original.
Probably cancel it out. Yeah.
What do you see? Oh,
On the left, on the Google Effects, just press X. Keyboard shortcuts. Oh, no way.
what?
Apple D. Oh, well, for you it would be Control D. Would mute or unmute yourself. Now I'm.
Got that.
And then Control E is turning on or off your video.
Awesome. That's so cool.
Let's see what else they got.
Where are you getting this stuff from?
You see on the bottom left there's a question mark?
Oh, got it. Keyboard shortcuts. Announce who is currently speaking. Shift Control Alt. Wow, really confusing. Okay.
What does it mean, become primary speaker?
I have no clue. Let's try it. Control G. Yeah, basically I'm muting everyone and you can't do anything.
Really?
I think so. Only works when your auto is muted. Yeah. So I think that's what it is basically. I mute everyone and it doesn't really help because you can unmute yourself.
I just did it. It doesn't mute you.
Oh. Whoopsie daisies then.
Primary speaker. I think it means that you go to the middle.
Okay. Are you in the middle? Because I'm still in the middle on my screen.
Oh. No, it did not work. I don't know what that does. Okay. It could be just on a regular video call. Okay, Shift Apple Option A then S. What? Shift Apple Option A then S. I have no idea what that means.
Open menu Alt 3. Alt plus 3. 1 second. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Okay. Cool.
Open menu for options. So options 1. Oh, okay. That's okay, so but Apple, that's a useful one. These two are useful. Okay.
Open collab. Control Alt T. Oh. Yeah, well, if you want to invite someone, Control Alt T to quickly invite someone.
No, that's only for the phone.
Yeah, you invite them from from their phone number, no? Isn't that how you invite?
No. That's how you call someone from the phone. Like,
Oh.
Well, hat. Now watch this.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
What? Okay, so I'm gonna.
Okay. Hi.
Okay. So now it's just me.
Okay. You there? Yeah.
What do you want? Okay. Add video playlist.
What? Is there a delayed reaction time when I wave my hand on your screen?
How am I supposed to know when you wave your hand?
Okay, I'm waving my hand now. Am I still waving it on your screen?
You look pretty good timing.
Okay, that's good. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think everything looks good. Yeah.
Do you see this video?
What videos?
Here this year. We want Mashiach now. We don't want to wait.
You don't see any video?
No.
On the left, do you see the YouTube icon?
Yeah. Okay, what about it?
Do you see the video now? No, you don't see it? Were you able to see the video?
Mm-hmm. This is not live, right? The video's not live, right?
No, that's from YouTube.
Okay.
Okay. I think that'll be all. Benjamin, I was going to tell you a little story. Always share with us that beautiful sound in the morning, and I never get to share anything with you. Benjamin, you there?
Yeah, he's there.
Benjamin, you can hear me? Benjamin? Benjamin, can you hear me? Benjamin! Mendo switched my whole thing. How's the dog? Benjamin, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Maybe I can play something live with the guitar.
I think there's actually some apps over here that says
What do
you
you
can
think?
try to do some music together, but let me check it out.
What's that?
But I would like to show you a small piece. I never get a chance in the morning, so now I can play it. I'll play it again if I have another chance
What's that?
next time. Can you hear the guitar?
Oh, can I play? I can, yeah. You can. I mean, do you want to play something together?
It's gonna be a little difficult because there's a slight delay. So I've tried it before; it doesn't work so much.
It'd be nice to do like a live performance. That would be quite amazing. Like big countries breaking together. It's the idea of my portraits.
It would be nice, but I think the technology is not holding there yet because the time delay is.
Yeah. Are you a musician?
I play a little music. Okay, so here's a song I wanted to play for you.
Sorry?
Here's the song I
Okay.
wanted to play for you. It goes like this.
Yeah, I really like it. Sounds good. Maybe I can join you with a...
I think it would be beautiful, but it's going to be very difficult to coordinate. Nice.
I just had to do it. I just had to do it.
Shmuel, I got one for you also. Here. I don't know if I'll play the whole thing now, but we'll try. Here. No, hold on. Wrong too.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
Sorry, I just couldn't. It's quite distorted, but I really liked it. What was it?
It's a classic niggin called, I don't know what it's called, but they put English words to it called A Small Cup of Wine.
Right.
And, it's become famous around the Chabad circles or Jewish circles in general. It's got English words to it. And my brother kind of put together or taught me this idea of picking, you know, as you finger pick to play the lead. So that was kind of fun.
Yeah. So, what are the words?
What are the words? The words are the small cup of wine he holds in his hand, young Mendel at a fire bringing the stand, thousands of men standing in awe, attention to the Rebbe is right. Though Mendel stood pretty low for me. Okay. Mine was elsewhere. You hear the fire burning and he did not care. He just could not wait until it was done, so he could go home and have fun. As he'd walk down the street, his friends he would meet. They teach him to lie and they teach him to cheat. He would look to all sides to make sure no one saw. The window would break every law. The curd to him had a fire in 1 week. After all, it's to me that the Rebbe does speak. His words to my heart I must take. What a difference to me it would make. And I stand there every weekend ignore the words being said by the Messiah. He decides with tears in his eyes. Enough of my cheating and lies. When he walked down the street, he met his best friend. He told him my boys have come to learn. I've come to regret all the things that I did. From now on, I'll be free.
Wow. It's very difficult to hear the words, but really enjoy the melody. It comes at least on my phone, because I'm only using a phone. The iPad seems to not work now. No batteries. So
No, I don't think Hangout was really created for music yet. I sort of have things here, but I didn't check out what it is. I think there's some ways to go till we could actually jam, you know, and play together on.
How can we jam together? I mean, what about? Do you have a Mac computer or Windows?
Mac.
Oh, great! So surely we can do something on Garage. Do you use Garage?
I have, or I could.
Yeah. Do you know on Garage you can do live sessions? I've never tried that. I'm quite new to it, but I'd be lovely to try, because the harmonica works really well with the guitar. Yeah. Can you
what?
I can send you some of my recordings as well, so you can have some ideas. Have you heard my music at all?
I just heard it when you played it live.
I have my website where I offer this piano portraits. You know, I've made recently a piano portrait in front of Bill Clinton, and I made it for the Kerry Kennedy for the Kennedy Foundation. You know, and we raised $2.5 million in Milan for it. And Bocelli, very famous singer, Andrea Bocelli, you might have heard of him, chose to sing that, but unfortunately it didn't work out yet. So I've got the live recording, which I've made it as a piano portrait for Kennedy herself, on a beautiful Steinway piano in front of, let's say, Bill Clinton or Tony Blair and Gorbachev, many world leaders. It was there. quite an amazing event. I was very honored that they invited me as a guest artist to make this live piano portrait. And then a colleague of mine did the
What
words.
exactly is a piano portrait?
Well, it's something I've invented. I'm a pianist. I mean, I played with the BBC Orchestra. I was traveling the world, and I had an accident just before I was going to do my master in Juilliard in New York. And then I played in a Carnegie Hall, and then I just couldn't do anything. And then I've realized that my gift, after a year of being in the hospital and not being able to play the piano, my gift really is finding the tune that people are. And this kind of coincided me studying, restudying Judaism and going to Kabbalah and all that, and then exploring the work of Rabbi Nachman Braslet that used to say that lechol ish yesh nigun, you know, each individual has a tune. And I've realized that when I look at people, when I even hear people online, I hear a melody. So it's like, funny enough, I mean, I can send you a recording if you want to hear that. I'm struggling financially in a really, you know, difficult way. I'm in Mexico, my account's in England, so I'm trying to kind of suss it out and see what I can do. So I just had a call to Barclays, you know, my main bank account, which I owed them like £25 on my 25,000 on my credit card. And then I've just like, the guy that just went out of his way to help and was really sensitive. So I just thought, because I'm Jewish and comes from the word to thank, you know, Yehudi really means to thank. We are the thanking people, and I think that's the secret of our success and of our, you know, being like the first for, you know, for the Goyim, I think, because that's how God decided to call us, the Yehudim, the Amodeh. So I said to him, look, I really need to thank you because you've cheered me up. I've had a stressful day. He credited me back for like $200, £150, £120 refund. And he went out of his way to speak to his supervisor, and was just very kind. And he was in India, and I'm calling England.
I kind of lost
so
your train of thought there.
I mean, he was working in India.
Who's he?
And I'm calling the customer service advisor from you know, from Barclays. So so I'm like calling to receive, you know, a service to ask about a transaction to pay my credit card, and then just being really stressed about the fact that I haven't got even the meaningful fee to pay that, and that can really turn against me. So he actually managed a way that he could get me a refund. So, yeah, so he was very kind. But before he even made that refund, I actually wanted to thank him, and I said, actually, do you know what? I've got a little broken keyboard here, you know, and my mouth organ. I'm going to play a song for you, and just to thank you. Is that okay? He said yes. Absolutely. So you know what? I'm going to record it. So I played it. If you'd like, I'll send you a recording. I can play it for you now online, but I don't think you can hear it very well. So I can send it to you on WhatsApp if you want. So I've just recorded it for him, and it was quite incredible. And the word just came. So this is just an example of my work. And I actually thought, I spoke to his supervisor, and I thought actually that could be an amazing commercial thing to do, because my experience was that I waited. I've heard this awful recording on the line that got me very stressed, and even much more stressed than before the call. So by the time I'm going to the end of the queue online, spending half an hour of my precious time trying to speak to my bank, you know, I'm already just feeling so negative. So I thought, what if they play my music? If I would be powerful, I've done in my life a lot of healing music, you know, again, going by these things of Rabbi Nachman Braslet, that he used to heal people and at least get them close to Hashem by finding the tune. So what if I do that, and you can recommend that to some of your bosses, that they would be played online, and it could even be the music that they will, someone will hear on the website before they, you know, they're checking out. I mean, talking about one of the biggest banks in the world. I'm sure you've seen it in New York. So so he's like thinking about that, you know, how he can forward that to one of his bosses, although he's in another country, he's in India, and their main court is clearly in London. So this is just idea of my work, which I'm trying to really get across. I mean, this idea started 5 years ago. I had not whatsoever knowledge of computers or anything, but someone who has listened to a song that I've made that also had a quite magical, mystical song, Blue Window, and Sony, you know, was going to record it for a contract of £1 million, and I fell out with a singer that did the work to record it. But this guy that loved the song, he actually built a website for me 5 years ago. But he wasn't touched since then by no one, so it's very outdated. But that's where I offer people to receive piano portraits, and in the past I charged £700 for that, and I've had a lot of requests, so that worked for me really well. And somebody, a Jewish lady from California, Esther Schwartz, was so moved by the piece I made for her and decided to give me £24,000 dollars actually. So that was just very, very nice. But at the moment, I haven't done any live one or even just a normal one for a fee for a very long time. I decided to. They offered me $29,000 for my participation for the Kennedy Foundation, but I refused. I mean, I wanted, at the time I had very good money, so I wanted to give it all for charity. I mean, they're helping Israel, they're helping Mexico, many third world countries. I mean, they're doing a wonderful job, and I thought, you know, I really want to just give what comes from that for charity. So that was the case, but at the moment, you know, I need some kind of charity, kind of not doing very well. But yeah, this is just my idea. So, you know, if you two, and especially Isaac, you, because you kind of seem to play and know a lot of people, have some ideas for me, that would be very, very welcome. I can send you even that track and a link to my website on your WhatsApp, but I'm not quite sure what your number is out of all these numbers.
I'm the one that asked.
Yeah, but how can I find the number? Is it 718-594-2917?
Yes, but if you want, generally, if someone writes a message, you can just hold down on that message, and then it says, like,
Sorry?
send them a message.
Sorry, say it again. If I...
You can hold down on some. Am I on mute? No, I'm not on mute. You can hold down on the person.
Actually, hold down.
Hold down on the incoming message.
So if I hold down on... Hang on, let me just go. I hope I'm not going to turn you off now because I'm using the same phone for the WhatsApp.
Oh, okay, I'm
so
gonna have
can you still hear me?
We'll catch up. I guess we'll speak tomorrow. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, but let me just verify. If I hold down on what? On the one that